Hi guys, it's been a while since I posted a video. Recently my anxiety came back really bad and I posted about it on Facebook, and a lot of my friends reached out and were really touched and told me their stories, and it was like an overwhelming amount of responses that I got from that post, so I figured I would make a video so that I could reach out to more people and hopefully help more people, like my first video did. So that's what I'm doing. So yeah. So like I said, my my anxiety has come back. I had it under control for a while, but recently, in the last few weeks, it has gotten really bad again. And I just wanted to talk about it, I guess, and see if I could help somebody out there. My type of anxiety is mostly fear-driven. The only times my anxiety really comes out are at night because I'm afraid of the dark, and when I'm really, really overwhelmed. But most of the time, just at night. It gets really bad now. Lately, it's been like just really scary images in my head of like scary things, you know, like the stereotypical girl with the black hair over her eyes. I would just picture that in my head at night, like attacking me. It's just the stupidest things like that. And I would think there was somebody in my house trying to kill me. I would hear stuff and make up stories and drive myself crazy thinking it was true. And I know to some of you, this sounded like a bunch of hogwash and like, seriously? Really? But it's very real fear for those of us who have it, and it can be really scary. So after a few weeks, like 2 or 3 weeks of going through this ridiculous fear, anxiety, you know, crying myself to sleep, praying and praying to God, just wanting to calm and just wanting to go to sleep, like something so simple seeming so far away. Just after a lot of battling, I have decided that I'm going to go see a doctor about my anxiety, because it's so up and down. Like, it'll be okay for a couple weeks, and then it won't for another few weeks, and then it'll be alright again for a couple days. But it's so unpredictable, and I'm just tired of it. I don't want to live this life anymore. And, you know, you start to get kind of depressed and like, why is this happening to me? What did I do wrong? You know? And you start to think really bad things like, I don't want to live anymore, all that kind of stuff, and I don't want to have those thoughts. But it's hard when you're going through anxiety to not have those thoughts. So, I called and made an appointment, and I'm gonna see a doctor next week. And I figured I would document the process and, you know, just talk to you guys about what kind of anxiety I have, what I'm doing to combat it, and, you know, talk to you about if the doctor visit works, if it helps, if it doesn't, if he puts me on some kind of medication, if that ends up helping, or, you know, what kind of stuff I end up going through with that. Oh gosh, that's so weird to think about, that I'll be on some kind of anxiety medicine. Anyway, so I'm just going to document everything in hopes that I help other people out there going through what I'm going through, you know, and just help them make decisions like I've been making. I thought that I could do this on my own, and get through it without somebody else's help, but it's so tiring and it's so hard when you just have yourself and when you're trying to go through something like this alone. It's so hard. So I'm gonna see if this doctor thing works, and I'll talk to you guys about it and try to, do more videos. But yeah, I've become so tired of living this life, and especially with the, somewhat suicidal thoughts. It hasn't gotten quite that far, quite that drastic, but, leading down that path, and if I had let it get any worse, possibly getting to that point, especially with that happening in my head, I want to do what I can to make sure that that doesn't happen. So, hopefully this has helped some of you. The things that I've been trying lately to somewhat ease the panic attacks and the anxiety, I used to be a really, really strong Christian, and I know some of my family watching this are going to get upset when I talk about this, but I want to help you guys, so I'm going to share my story anyway, and if they can't deal, then that's their issue. I used to be really Christian, and, I had all these morals and all that kind of stuff, but a couple years ago, I was sexually abused by one of the guys I was seeing at the time, and after that happened, it has been really hard for me to have that connection with God like I used to. So I haven't really gone to church or read my Bible or, just had any kind of relationship with God. I think that is justified somewhat because of what I was put through. It's hard to trust someone when you think, how could you put me through this? What did I do to deserve this? To be treated like I was, It's hard to be okay with that and to trust God, all-knowing God, when you went through something like that. So it's been hard for me. There's been times when I have found the connection again and I've had an epiphany, but then, a few days go by and it's weakened again. But lately I have been trying to rekindle that connection, that relationship with God, and it's been really slow going, but I do feel the connection kind of there again. I've been reading my Bible, which helps calm me down, and there are a lot of words that help keep me at peace and all that kind of stuff. So any of you in similar situations, maybe reading a book could help calm you down to get you out of your anxiety, or reading your Bible if you're religious. Sometimes listening to music helps me, but most of the music I listen to is really sad music, so that's kind of an iffier thing, but that's what I've been doing over the past couple days, is reading my Bible to try and calm my nerves and give me a sense of peace. And I've been trying to pray and find that relationship again, so yeah, I don't know if that will help any of you. Maybe it will. That's all I've really been doing lately. I will make another video after my doctor visit, and I will continue to try to make weekly videos, or just whenever I can, to keep you guys updated and to help any of you in a similar situation as I am in. That was really bad grammar. Anyways, I love you all, and I hope this has helped. And I would love if you would leave in the comments, you know, your personal story and how you've battled anxiety or panic attacks or depression or any kind of thing like that, and what kind of things you've done to help you get through it. And especially those of you who have gone to a doctor, has it helped? What did you feel like it did for you? If you were on medicine, does that help you? All those kinds of things would be really helpful for me and anybody else watching these who might read the comments and, you know, find that information useful. Thank you for watching. Thanks, guys. I love you all, and if any of you need somebody to talk to, I'm always here. I'll try to reply to as many comments as I can, and yeah, so thank you. Love you all.